Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? I was just like messing with the little knob on the camera to see about the lighting, because the lighting just seems to like wash me out lately, and I'm not really sure what it is. And so I just kept on turning it until it was a little bit darker, and it seemed like it was a little bit darker, and then when I hit record, it doesn't seem to be any different. Do you guys notice any difference the last couple days? I feel like the camera on all of my videos has just like really washed me out. So I don't know what that's about, but it's not because of the sunshine, because it is rainy in Indianapolis today. It is pouring down rain right now. Actually, the drain pipe, where the drain pipe is, it's dripping. It has been raining so hard, and it's dripping all the way over here that you can see that there is this huge puddle that is trying to make its way over to me. But it's not gonna get me. It's not gonna get me, not while I'm vlogging. I just got done, well, I filmed 3 videos today. I filmed a shopping and Amazon haul. I just did an Amazon haul yesterday. A shopping and Amazon haul because Caroline and I had cousin fun day today, which I'll get to in just a second. Then I turned around and I did a review of these like healthy juice shots that I bought at Target, but you can get them at, I got them originally at Fresh Time, then I saw that they had them at Target because Caroline wanted to go to Target today, so we went there. And then I did that, and then I filmed a drama, well, those were uploading. I filmed a drama video. Those were both posted. I filmed a drama video. It's uploading right now. Alex just got home. I was waiting for him to get home so that I could like talk to him for a little bit. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna vlog for a little bit. And I just made a cup of coffee, which I showed in my haul yesterday. It's the Kauai coffee. This is my mom's favorite coffee mug ever. And this coffee mug actually made an appearance in my book that I wrote. But I bought this Kauai coffee. I feel like I've purchased it before, but I don't remember the K-Pods. Well, I would have remembered them if they were the same way. So maybe I haven't bought this coffee before. I thought I had. But the brand is Kauai coffee, and this is I think this is banana cream. And the K-Pods are different. They don't look like regular K-Pods. They look like the top of them is a little bit larger, and it does look like a plastic K-Pod on top, but underneath it, it's just like, I showed it on my video today, my haul. It's real small, because I got more coffee today at Target, obviously. I'm addicted to coffee, and so I'm constantly buying new flavors of coffee. And so, it just has like this little bag underneath there that looks actually like, just like holding ground coffee. It's very cool, but the coffee is strong, and it's really, really good. I like flavored coffee that has a hint of flavor to it, but it's not like super, super strong. And this one tastes like, yeah, it's delicious. It's like a really dark blend, and then it has just a hint of like banana sweetness to it, and I really, really like it. I also bought this other brand, I think it's called Coffee Beanery. I'd never heard of it before, and I know that I've never bought that before. And I got banana nut bread, and it was really good too. It's more of like a medium roast. This is definitely more of like a dark roast, and I like this one better. But that one was fantastic too. It's very rare that I buy coffee that I don't like, you know? Every once in a blue moon. We were actually at Target today, and there was some kind of flavor. You know, I used to hate coconut. Like when I was growing up as a kid, coconut and like candy bars and stuff, like I hated that. Today I like coconut. I like the taste of it and stuff. And there was like it was like coconut mocha, coconut something mocha. And the coconut and the second part, I don't think it was like cinnamon mocha or coconut something mocha. I don't know what it was, the second part, but it was like 3 things. Sounded good, but I'm not like a big mocha person. So I was like, no, I'm not going to get that. And then I ended up getting strawberries and cream coffee that was like from the Target brand. The Target brand, the Good and Gather, is pretty good. Like all their things are pretty good. And then I got, I had seen this one on Amazon that was Cinnabon, like original cinnamon roll coffee, which I thought sounded really good. I'm going to try it tonight. And I wanted to get that, but on Amazon, I wanted to just get like a box of like 12 of them. I think I ended up getting like 18 or 24, which was like $15.99 for that. But on mine, it was like $38 or $40 for, I was like, I'm not spending that much. I don't know if I'll like it or not, you know? And then I got the Green Mountain Honey Drizzled Cinnamon. which sounded good too. I was like not sure which one I should get because they're both cinnamon, and I love any kind of cinnamon coffee. Back in the day, I used to love cinnamon dolce lattes. I used to love those back in the day, and would get those all the time. But I love any kind of cinnamon coffee. I love cinnamon sugar, cookies, cinnamon candles. I love cinnamon anything. And so I was like holding in both of them. I was like, Caroline, which one would you get? And she goes, I would probably get the Cinnabon one. And she goes, I go, why? And I go, you don't like honey? And she goes, because it just sounds better. And I go, oh, you only live once. She's like, I knew you were going to get both of them. I was like, well, I drink so much coffee that I'll go through them right away anyway. So I now have like six or eight different coffee brands of K-Pods to like put in my drawer. My drawer's like almost empty. I have like green tea in there and a little bit of Sleepy Time tea, but I hardly ever drink Sleepy Time tea anymore. So yeah, so today has been really good. I got up. I slept in today. I had such a hard time falling asleep last night. I actually took my medicine an hour before I fell asleep because I thought that would make me like ready to fall asleep. But when I got to bed, I had even a harder time. I was like turning over, and I just could not fall asleep to save my life. And so I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I don't know what time I fell asleep, but I only got a couple hours of sleep. I'm actually not as tired as I thought I would be today. So I thought I would just be exhausted at this point. In fact, I wasn't even entirely sure that I was going to film any videos. I know I always say that, but I wasn't entirely sure I was going to film any videos. Caroline texted me actually before, and she was like, do you want to go to brunch, or do you want me to... My eating has been horrible this week. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow in my weight loss update video, because I have kind of like a plan, but it's not like a long-term plan, it's a short-term plan, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. But my eating and the walking and all that stuff has been just horrible this week. And so I was like, no, because I'll probably want something tomorrow night, and then, or tonight, and so I was like, you just get something. So I can't remember what she said she got. She got chicken fingers from somewhere. She just sat in the, I think she grilled chicken fingers or nuggets from, she said they were like 0 points or 2 points or something on Weight Watchers. She said she's been doing really good on Weight Watchers. I think she got them at Chick-fil-A. And then I was like, did you get any fries or anything? And she was like, no. And I didn't eat them with any sauce, and she was just drinking water in the car. So anyway, she had that before because I didn't want to go anywhere for brunch. And then she picked me up, and we went and got coffee. And then we went to the post office, and I had one ticket for one package, and the line was like all the way to the back of the door. I mean, there was probably 10 people in front of me, and there was like people fighting in there and arguing with people that worked at the post office. It felt very negative in there today. Like, you know, people are like, the energy in here is so, like, I'm not one of those people that says that kind of stuff, but the energy, I guess I am saying it, the energy just felt off in there. Everybody just seemed like, the people that were, the two women that were standing in front of me, they were just like a lot of this... a lot of huffing and puffing. Oh, here's... is this a delivery for me, or are they just trying to get around? Or is it a delivery for... So they're still doing construction across the street. Oh, he's now backing into my driveway, so maybe it's for us. So my neighbor has her car parked. I told them they could park in her driveway. She's her car parked right across the street, and so people are having a hard time, like, getting down here. But there's really nowhere else for her to park, because they have their trucks in the driveway, and her husband's car is parked in the driveway. She says there's no place for her to go. Oh, he's just turning around. Or is he bringing a package? I'm so confused by what's going on. This is a big truck. Oh, he is getting out. So it is something for me. I'll wait till he gets out to go get it for him so he doesn't have to be in the rain. Maybe it's from my neighbor. So he got out on the other side. So maybe it's from my neighbor next door. The mystery of the delivery. Oh, it is for me.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good.
Getting wet in the rain?
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much.
Too bad, you know. It's that rain make me slow.
Yeah.
Traffic. People scared to drive forward. Thank you
There
very
you
much.
go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Got my Amazon package, something I ordered for the pool, but I'm gonna do a pool haul because I've got 2 more things to come, and I'm really excited about it. So this, I know what this is because it says the brand on the outside of it. It says what it is, so I'm not gonna just show you this. I'm very excited about it. I told Caroline today, I said I got some things for us for the pool this summer. And she's like, what? And I was like, you're gonna have to wait and see. And I got to check with my neighbor across the street, because I almost got these things for them that they wanted last year, and then they wanted them in certain color. It's raft kind of things. It's the ones that are like this, and they have the netting on them. We had those like last year, and we have blue and white striped ones. They have them like in every design. So I asked them, because he was joking with me one day, her husband, this is on the corner, our neighbor's on the corner, I go to the pool with her a lot. She's the one that we closed down the pool. And so her husband was joking with me, and he was like, well, you didn't get us any of those rafts? And I was like, oh. So the whole last year I've been thinking about doing it for them, right? And I got them some, but they weren't like the ones, I wanted to get them red and white ones, and that wasn't what I got them, because I said to him, he goes, you have blue and white. He goes, I want red and, I guess Michigan. He said something about Michigan. I thought Michigan was blue and yellow. But he said, I want red and white ones for IU. So I've been trying to find red and white ones. And every one that I find that like have good reviews, like the ones that I bought, they don't have red and white striped ones. They just have like flowered ones and whatever. I can't remember which ones I got them. But, I mean, they're not, like the ones that I got, well, I just gave away a secret. The floaties that I got for Caroline and I and Alex and I this summer are really nice. They were kind of expensive. But I was like, I'm going to upgrade because I go to the pool all the time. And then I bought this. This is not that. But I wanted to find some red and white ones, because he was like, oh, I really want red and white ones for IU. And so I was like, well, I would love to do that for him and surprise him. So, and I was also looking for my neighbors, because every summer for like the last 3 or 4 years, so they have 2 grandsons, and then their daughter just had their 3rd grandson, and she had her 3rd son, so their 3rd grandson. And so they always play with like this water table thing outside. They hook the hose to it. Some of you parents probably know what I'm talking about. The kids love it. They put it out in the front yard and they put it out in the backyard. They've had it for like 4 years. And they just hook this hose out to it. It's like this water table thing. It's like this big. And it has all these fountains, and they turn knobs and stuff on there and stuff, whatever. But they're both getting a little bit older, and so I think they've kind of like aged out of it a little bit. So I was going to look online and see, because she would get such a kick out of this. Oh, that was the pickup truck. I was like, what was that? She would get such a kick. I was gonna like one of those things. It's like a slip and slide, but you like run through it and has like, you know, the sprinkler things. I was gonna get something like that. Those things online are not too expensive, and I thought they would love that. So, because they always have their grandkids out here. They don't take their grandkids to the pool very much, but they do play out in the yard a lot. So I thought they would have fun with that. So anyway, and then I was looking at my neighbor across the street, because she has the Christmas lights up. Now she's got Easter lights. They're like pink and green or something like that. And so she mentioned something to me the other day about some colored lights that she wants for summer. And so I was like, oh, I got her the St. Patrick's Day lights like 2 years ago. So I was like, or a year ago. And so I was like, I'm going to get her the summer lights for this year. Yeah, I like to do stuff for my neighbors. And then she has all these indoor paint plants. And that service that Alex and I, that he ordered the plants for me for a couple of years ago, those 2 plants are still doing fantastically, but Alex mostly takes care of them. They're like hydro plants. Like the base is all water, and then it has this thing on top that looks like soil, but it's really not. So you just like, it's like a lid, and then you just fill it with water and whatever. Actually, do you guys remember? So anyway, I was thinking about getting her one of those plants, because she has an entire room dedicated to indoor plants. Do you remember when I would film videos inside in the chair, and behind me there was that plant that was like, I think it's a monstera or something like that, and it was in that yellow thing? Well, actually inside that yellow thing, it was just this little, you know, cup that I had bought it in at the grocery store, at the nursery or something years ago, right? Like I just kept it in there, and it was it would dry out like every 2 days, and I would fill it with water, and it would dry out again in 2 days, and it never grew. And everybody kept on telling me, I mean, it would thrive, but it would never grow anywhere, right? And so everybody kept on telling me, if you repot it and you put it in a different pot, then it will like grow a lot. Well, I was scared to do that. And Alex had a pot. Remember, he tried to grow that one leaf from the plant at work, and then it wasn't doing anything, and then he was going on vacation somewhere and it just fell out. Remember, I didn't know if I should tell him or not, and he didn't even care. But anyway, but then that pot of his, that he had repotted that thing, he threw that away because it never took. And because I told him, I said, you need to put it in water first so it gets some like roots going to it, and then plant it, because it was just like this leaf that he was stuck. It didn't work. So anyway, well, he just kind of lost interest in that. So the pot just sat out there forever. Well, I had bought the exact same pot at Sullivan's Nursery, and it's this black pot. It's very modern looking. It's round, and then it has like this a saucer or dish underneath it that like it fits into, and then it has this string. I think I even showed it in a video, and I like pulled out the strings. I didn't know what it was for, and I thought, and people were like, "No, that's for that." It has like this rope string that goes through these 2 holes, and then you fill the bottom basin with water. You put soil on the top, and then the string like feeds the water. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Okay. So that plant, Alex was never going to repot that thing, and I said to him something, and I was like, do you care if I'm going to put my plant there? And he was like, no, I don't care. So, and then when I did it, he was kind of surprised. He's like, oh, you put your pot in there. I was going to put it, I was like, we've got another one in the garage. So, because I got the exact same one as him. Well, I put that Monstera or whatever it was, I don't know what it is, that was just in that pot. I mean, literally I had it for like 4 or 5 years, and it just stayed the same length. Like, the one that was in the yellow round thing, it was never potted in that plant. It was just, that cup just sat in there. And so I put it in that thing. Oh my god, it is like doubled in size. Like, I could not believe it. And that's like last fall that I did that. It's like doubled in size. So yeah, today was good. Caroline and I ran around. We went to the post office. Oh, so I was standing in line at the post office, and everybody was just like in such a bad mood in there, and I was like, I'm not waiting. I mean, it was gonna be like 45 minutes. Caroline was like, just wait as long as you need to, because she was like doing some work in the car, and I was like, I'm not gonna wait 45 minutes for one package. I'm just not, when I can go there another day, next week or whatever, and it'll just be like real quick. And so, so we left, and then she didn't have anything at Costco. I didn't have anything at Costco. So I was like, I was gonna run by and do something like for some house, something to do with work with her, but then she realized it was too far away. So she was like, oh, by the way, I'm looking at my plants, because they're all like, they've all grown like overnight. And my neighbor the other day, she told me, she goes, it's time to move those hostas. I was like, you said May. She goes, well, I think it's time to move them now. So, but I only see like one that's kind of big. The other ones are, you know, the weeds are getting big, is what's getting big, though. I need to come out here and weed these. See, tomorrow will be a perfect day to get rid of the weeds, because the ground will still be wet, and so we'll just like pull out. So maybe tomorrow, if it's, I think it's really coming down. Do you hear that rain? You can see her car is like parked right out here on the street. It's like pouring down rain. Come on, focus. See, my hostas are coming up and my weeds and everything. So anyway, yeah, tomorrow, if it's nicer, maybe it would be a perfect day. I have therapy tomorrow. I keep on thinking, like, one of these days, I feel like I say this, I need to just shut my mouth and not say it anymore, but I feel like one of these days I just need to wake up and not film any videos, not even a vlog, just take the whole day off, but I have such a hard time doing that. So anyway, so we went, so Caroline was like, well, where do you want to go? And I was like, I was telling her stuff to me, and she's like, okay, so we went to Target, and she had some stuff she wanted to get there, and I had some stuff I wanted to get that I could get at Target, so I got like coffee. I got these juice shots that I had seen at Fresh Time and gotten originally. That's when I did that review of that. What else did I get? I got some eye cream. That Harry's Brightening Eye Cream. I swear by that. I love that so much. I think it's better than the Alterna or whatever that brand is that I love, that moisturizing eye lotion. I think it's better than that. It's like $9.99. So if you're looking for a good eye cream, Harry's Brightening Eye Cream. It's in the men's section at Target. You could probably get it on Amazon too. It's like a small tube. It comes in like a little box. It's in a small tube. It lasted me probably 2.5, 3 months, and I just put a little dab on it around here and like pat it into place. I swear by it. I really, really like those Harry's razors. I mean, I like their shower gel. I like the shaving cream. I mean, I don't like it as much as Artist Shaving, but I like their shaving cream. I like all their products. The Harry's products, I think, are fantastic. Not sponsored, obviously, but I wish. So we went to Target, and then after there, where did we go? That was it. We came home. And she took the long way home. Oh, last night, so I was really, really hungry before I went to the meeting last night. So I ordered piata. So it was like here when Alex got back from dropping me off at Tanya's. So I had piata. I didn't even eat all of it last night. I couldn't believe it. I got home and I was so hungry. I was like so ready to sit down and eat it. Alex was watching Schitt's Creek when I got home from my meeting last night. I had like kind of forgotten how much I love Schitt's Creek. And so I watched like 3 episodes of Schitt's Creek with him while I ate. Well, I ate like during the first episode of it. And then I was just like, I can't eat all this. I was like full. So anyway, I watched like 3 episodes of Schitt's Creek, and then I got like really, really tired. Well, at that point it would have been like 11. Time I got home about 9:30, 9:40, something like that. So he was watching the first episode, and then we watched 2 after that. So it would have been about 11 that I laid down. I took a nap till about 12:15, 12:30. And I got up, and I finished season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead, which is the return of Madison. And then I watched, I started watching season 8, which is the final season of it. And I watched 3 episodes and started the 4th episode. And there's 12 episodes. And I am so bad, really. I know tonight Alex is going to want to watch Vanderpump Rules. I think we have something else to watch too. Oh, we also have Vanderpump Villas to watch. So those 2 episodes, I'll probably want to watch that tonight. So I don't know when I'm going to go start Fear the Walking Dead, but I'm really, really wanting. I'm so into The Walking Dead. It's so weird that for so long I didn't watch it, and now I'm like in it to win it. Like I'm like loving it. And I was looking to see exactly what episode I'm on of The Walking Dead. And what's so weird is when I went into Netflix to look, it had on there like, you know, like when you go into your episodes, you can see it has like the red line where you've like watched it all the way through. And like on the 4th episode of season 7, which is so weird that I was on season 7 for both, right? And there's 11 seasons I look. So I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've got 5 seasons of the original Walking Dead. But I think I'm going to go back and start season 7 over because I don't remember those first 4 episodes. I mean, it's been so long since I've watched it. It's years, literally years. So I'm going to finish The Walking Dead, and then I'm going to watch... and then I'm going to watch Fear the Walking Dead. I'm going to finish Fear the Walking Dead, and then I'm going to watch The Walking Dead. And then after I watch Walking Dead, I'm going to watch the spinoffs that just came out recently. The one in Paris with Daryl, I think it's called Daryl Dixon, I think is just what it's called. And then the other one that just came out that Tawny was talking about wanting to watch, which was with Rick and Michonne. I thought Rick died in The Walking Dead. I haven't seen that part of it yet, but I thought he died. So I was like, how does he... And I don't remember Morgan from Fear the Walking Dead on The Walking Dead, but apparently he was in it. So I don't know if I'm not there yet, or if I just don't remember him being on the show. I don't remember. So anyway, but I'm really excited to like get in all that. And then, yeah, I'm excited about my shows. Read a little bit more. I'm probably 3/4 of the way down with that Juliet, that graphic novel. I'm loving that. And listened to a little bit more of my audiobook last night. Not much. Got through that. And, yeah. Tony and I went to our meeting last night. We had a great time. It was really, really packed. It was good. Met some new people. Met this girl that was really, really nice. And, we hadn't been to it in so long that there were probably... I'm trying to think about how many people there were there. I bet there were probably 45, 50 people there. 45 maybe. And there were probably, I don't know, 5, 6 new people that I never met before that I got to meet, which was nice. I got to see some of my friends that I hadn't seen in a long time, so it was really fun. It was a good meeting. And it's just been really relaxing April so far since we went back from Miami. It's been really nice. Just watching my shows and stuff like that. Alex and I were talking about this last night, that we've both been like so tired. It hits me at like 8 o'clock. We've both been so tired since we got back from Miami. I don't know what it is. I don't feel sick, so I'm not sick. I've just been like so exhausted in the evenings. And he comes home from work and he is like out. Like he is like, he'll watch like a show, but like last night when we were watching Schitt's Creek, we were on like the last episode. I think I went upstairs. Yeah, I did. I went upstairs before the last episode was over. Which episode was it? We watched the one where Carl died, Bob's brother. We watched that one. We watched the one where, why can't I remember? David sleeps with Stevie. That might have been the same one. Because her cousins are, Carl was her cousin's stepdad or something like that. Yeah, that was the same episode. And then we watched the one where Johnny, Rose, he's trying to get unemployment and get to the town, and so he borrows Bob's car. I forget some of the things about this show that crack me up. That if you've never watched Schitt's Creek, I mean, it is hilarious. Just like those character actors are so fantastic. I mean, just the way that like Bob runs out to the street and stuff like that. I love it. I love everything about it. Everything is so funny about that show. And the thing is that it's so endearing too. It's just so sweet and endearing. And there's like such truisms in it, you know? And there's like the part where, is her name Joyce? Well, I can't think of what her name is. The mayor's wife. Well, I can't think of what her name is. But anyway, I can't think of it. I've been watching it so long till last night. Now I can't remember their names. But anyway, the mayor's wife, Chris Elliott's wife, I love her, that woman that plays her. She's so fantastic, first of all. And then the part where she and Moira get their hair done, and Moira's hair looks just like hers. And she says to Moira, she says, there may be a day that, like, you want to get your hair done and you can't, there's nowhere to go and you can't afford it and you're going to have to go there. And she's like, I know you hate your hair. And she's like, I don't hate my hair, it's just not me. And she goes, I know you hate the town. And she goes, I don't hate the town. Moira says, I don't hate the town. She says, it's just not my town. And it's like truisms like that are like woven in between the jokes. You know, the scene when Moira and Johnny go out for their anniversary and they don't want to go. Why can't I not remember their names? That couple, I love them. They're so funny in the show and they're so dear. But anyway, and they're so good to Johnny and Moira. And then the couple that were their friends for years and years and years happened to show up at the same restaurant. The restaurant that they didn't want to have their anniversary dinner with them at. And so they're all sitting there together, and the guy gets kind of rude about the town and whatever, and Johnny Rose says something to the guy, the old friend, about these people were there for us when you never were. And it's just, I don't know, I love the show. I love the one season where it ends where they're all dancing at that barn party. It's just a fantastic show, and it's not just funny, it's just endearing. I can remember before I started watching it, Alex loved it. I'd come out here and I'd come out in the living room and he'd be laughing or he'd be crying, and I'd be like, I just don't think I would love that show at all, you know? Which is so funny because I love Christopher Guest movies, and Christopher Guest movies typically have Eugene Levy and Catherine O'Hara in it. And, I mean, they were like a couple in Best in Show. I love them together. And, I thought I just didn't think I would like Schitt's Creek. Alex went on and on and on about it, and I thought, I don't like sitcoms, it's not my kind of show. And I remember during the lockdown, I had my iPad sitting in the car, and I would just sit in the driveway, and I would just like, I watched one episode after another. I just loved it. I just loved that show so much, you know? And, it's so funny to me thinking back on that I sat in my car, I didn't sit on the front porch. But I could have just been sitting on the front porch, but instead I went and sat in the car. I don't know why. Oh, because I had it hooked up to the sound in the car, and then I could listen to the sound. I think maybe I thought, well, now I just sit out here with my iPad and listen to it. I was sitting out here the other night, I was just like getting ready to do my prayers and meditations, and I could hear somebody like down, like probably like, well, sound carries in this neighborhood because of the lakes. So it couldn't have, it might have been across the lake, or it might have been, it sounded like it was just like 2 or 3 houses down, but somebody was sitting outside, and I kept on hearing this, like, they weren't watching, or they weren't like listening to music, they were watching a show, because I could hear like a laugh track behind it, and they were like just sitting out there like watching an iPad like I do, and it sounded so homey, just like to hear somebody. And then last night, it was, our house, so we had it set all winter long to like 70, 71. And then I turned it down to 68 the other day. It's been pretty nice outside. I mean, it's not been like super warm or anything, but it's been pretty nice. And so I turned it down the other day, but it wouldn't get down. It just wouldn't go down. I don't want to turn the air on yet. So just, whatever. By the way, thank you for everybody that was telling me about like the dust in the house and saying it could be from the work in the yard and stuff like that, because I didn't really think about that. I went down and I looked at the air filter. The air filter is completely fine. It's completely clean. It's brand new as of like a month ago. So it's not the air filter. Our house is not dusty. I mean, I dust it all the time. And I didn't even think about that. And so, that it could be like from the yards. And I was actually talking to my neighbor, and I said something about our house is so dusty. And she said, oh, ours is too. It's from the work they were doing in the neighborhood. And I was like, oh my God, people said that on my vlog, and I didn't even think about that. So anyway, the camera stopped. Last night while I was sitting in the chair in there watching Fear the Walking Dead, I haven't kind of like moved out here to the front porch yet because it's not cold at night, but it's like cool enough that I would have to wear a coat or like my heat. I probably wouldn't even have to wear my heated vest, to be honest with you. I mean, it gets down to about 50 at night, which is, it's cool, but it's not cold. It's, you know, doable. But I'm like so used to sitting in that chair inside. I just love it so much with my iPad and stuff. And so I had candles lit. I have gone through now like 2 or 3 of those Goose Creek candles. I said in my video earlier, I like them. They're very comparable to me to Bath & Body Works. I mean, if somebody told me they're the exact same candles, just labeled differently, it wouldn't surprise me. They're almost identical. The scents are just different. But they burn the same. They look exactly the same, except for the labels and stuff like that. The burn time, I think, is very similar and things like that. So, but anyway, I went through 2 of the sugar cookie ones, and so I put this pine one out there last night. So I light a candle on this little table, like going out into the living room, and then I light 2 candles in the kitchen, a small one and like a bigger, like a 3-wick one in the kitchen. So it's like I can go in and out of the kitchen. It's like, I just like the mood lighting and stuff. But anyway, it was kind of like, Alex thought it was so comfortable, but I thought it was kind of warm in our house last night. And so, my neighbor is leaving or something. It's like pulling out of his driveway. I thought I was going through his yard because he's so close with the pickup truck there. But, oh, I bet he's moving his car in because the pickup truck, the construction guy, left. Did I tell you I was talking to him earlier? He was so nice. I was telling him about some work that we wanted done on his house, and he was like, yeah, well, he was like, I'm getting ready to go do a job in Minnesota, and he was like, and we're going to be gone for a couple months. I think it's he and his wife or he and his girlfriend or something like that. But they were telling me, he's like, do you want to come in and see the kitchen? I was like, no, I'll wait till, because they were both gone. I was like, I'll wait till they come home. He was like, we really enjoy doing it. He like loves what he does. And I go, they told me, they showed me pictures, and they, like, I had seen it earlier, and I said, they said that you're so particular, and we know, we want to get some stuff done and whatever. And he was like, well, what are you wanting to get done? And I was telling him, and he was like, well, I do bigger jobs, and I also do smaller jobs, and I have some people that work for me if you want to do, like, because I was telling about the basements and whatever. And he was like, when I get back, why don't I come over and I'll give you an estimate? And he was like, I'm really, really fair. And I was like, well, that's what they said. And they said, you do, like, impeccable work. And he was like, well, I just really enjoy doing it now. There he is, my neighbor. He's moving his wife's car for her. I love that. So when he comes back, he's going to give us an estimate on, like, the bathroom, the kitchen, the basement, things like that. Just some specific work that we want done. So anyway, yeah, really nice guy. Where's he going? He is going to drive all the way around the neighborhood and come back and pull into this driveway. Or he's going to go down to the pool and turn around. Instead of just turning around somebody's driveway, he cracks me up. I love my neighbors so much. What was I saying? Now I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, so last night I felt like it was kind of warm downstairs, and so I opened the sliding glass door and like I put the screen over and like, you know, like had it like the halfway, and I could smell, oh my god, the woods, the coolness from the woods, the air, and I mean, it was like coming right in on me. It felt so good, and the candles, it was so nice and so cozy last night. And at one point, Boo Radley came downstairs. Oh, there he is. At one point, Boo Radley came downstairs and he was like, put his nose right up against the screen. He was like, it smells so good though. You can smell like, you know, like when the fresh air comes in from the woods. Like I love, like, I mean, even our woods is small back there compared to what I grew up with. But I mean, even we have enough trees and you can smell the earth. Like tonight, to have the windows open, it's going to smell so good. Part of the problem is with our allergies. Like Alex's allergies are so bad in the spring. Mine are usually worse in the fall, but mine have been bad this spring so far anyway. His are really, really bad. So we can't sleep. Like upstairs, to have the windows open upstairs, like, would just kill him. Like last night I had the windows open and he started sneezing towards the time that he got up. And so I finally closed the door because I was like, it's probably bothering him too much. But that was like when he was getting up. So, oh, I have my jeans rolled over. So yeah, I don't know what to do tonight. Alex and I'll probably watch some shows unless I go inside and he's asleep. I don't think he is. He said he was just going to relax for a little bit. I said, what are you going to do tonight? He goes, nothing. I'm just going to relax. I said, okay. They still haven't fixed my neighbor's place across over there. So yeah, it was such a great night last night with Tanya, and had fun hanging out with her, and going to the meeting and seeing my friends, and she brought me home last night, and then watched Schitt's Creek with Alex, and took a nap, and got up and watched Fear the Walking Dead, and there's a couple new true crime documentaries. One was about nightlife in Berlin, somebody sent to me, which I was thankful they did, because I would never have found it. It didn't come up on my trending or new or anything like that. And apparently it has like an LGBTQIA plus theme to it. And then it's like 3 parts or 4 parts. And the other one is about a girl in Canada. I just saw this last night. I can't remember what it's called. What Happened to Jen or something like that. And it's about this girl in Canada who said her parents are murdered. She calls 911, but there's like more to the story than that. It's just like a one and done. Like it's a standalone documentary, so to say. So to speak. Or, anyway. I like this series better, but whatever. So I might watch one of those tonight, or start one of those, and then also watch Fear the Walking Dead, but I'm so into Fear the Walking Dead right now. I was putting his trash cans out already. He usually puts them out the next day. My neighbors in the corner, they usually put them out early. I can't believe he's out here so much. It's like pouring down rain. April showers bring May flowers. I just faded off there for a second, could you tell? It's like nap time for me. Well, it's 2 hours away from nap time, but I could take a good nap right now. I'm like, oh, such good nap weather. I'm excited to spend the spring and the summer out here, being cozy and things like that. It was nice last night, sitting there in the chair. I thought, like, these are the deep thoughts that I have. These are the deep thoughts that I have. Are you ready? Should I watch my shows outside this summer? Like, I actually dedicate time thinking about this, okay? Should I sit outside this summer and watch my shows on the front porch? Or should I just sit in this chair and open the sliding glass window? The problem is that when it starts getting warmer, it won't be so cool with the window open. But I'm kind of like used to like going down, moving the laundry from the wash to the dryer during like in between my shows, and then like folding my laundry, coming back up. Boo Radley runs down. I take him out, make a cup of coffee, pour myself a Diet Dr. I thought I just saw Boo Radley over there. Pour myself a Diet Dr. Pepper. I haven't gotten Diet Coke in a while. I'm like on this Diet Dr. Pepper kick. Or water. I am going through a lot of water. And, and sitting back in my chair, watching my shows, watching another show, take Boo Radley out, I love it. When I'm out here, I don't tend to do that. I sit and watch like 3 or 4 shows in a row. I'm sure I'll sit out here and watch shows this summer, because I still love sitting out here, but... And then I was like, should I get 2 new chairs? Because this chair over here is rotten. It like fell apart underneath. I mean, it's still like, you can sit in it, it's comfortable, it's not like falling apart, but like it doesn't glide and rock and all this kind of stuff. Like, it'll glide, but it's just like really slow. Because it like lost like 3 screws. I don't even know where they go or how it happened. Because Alex put these chairs together. I've been wanting to get a new couch from the back patio. But that L-shaped couch that we got back there, because it's kind of like this part's falling apart. Like the fake wood. And so it's like, well, maybe we should get a new couch. Because it's probably I don't remember when I got it, 5 or 6 years ago. And so it's like, we need a new couch eventually. But I don't want to spend the money on it if we're not going to sit out there. And so I was looking at it and I was like, I think we can get one more summer out of this couch. And also, without painting the patio. The patio is not great. It like needs to be power washed and cleaned and stuff like that. But I'm like, I think if we power wash it, we can probably get like one more summer out of it. And then next summer, have people come out and like professionally power wash it and then paint it again, because we had that done like 2 or 3 years ago. Paint it again, and then next summer buy a new couch and like chair and stuff like that. There's something like hanging off my eye. I keep on thinking I see something out of the corner over here. First I thought I saw Boo Radley over there. Maybe it's like ghosts and spirits out of the corner of my eye. They were talking about that in that Files of the Unexplained the other day. So I think that, I haven't talked to Alex about that, but I think that's what we'll do. I mean, that couch out there has been through 5 or 6 winters now. And the cushions are good because we keep them in that thing out there that Alex bought. But it's like falling apart, and it's not super noticeable, but it's noticeable enough that we need a new couch out there, you know? And then, but I don't want to like spend all that money all in 1 year. But I love this chair, so I don't know that I want to buy another chair like this. I can't remember how much these chairs were. They were expensive. I think these chairs will make it another summer. I think they'll make it. And if they don't, then like halfway through the summer I'll buy them. And I sit out here all, you know, fall and winter anyway. So it's not like I have to. That might be the better thing to do, is keep these through the summer. I don't want to do a couch. I don't want to buy a couch at the end of summer. Because, you know, like patio furniture might be cheaper at the end of the year. Do we say patio furniture or deck furniture? We say patio furniture. Patio furniture is sometimes cheaper in the fall, winter, like going into like middle of the fall. I don't want to buy a new couch, because then the couch will have to sit out there unless we keep it like in a box. That might not be a bad idea either, though. Unless we keep it in a box all winter long. I don't want to buy. Well, we could do that next year. We could start looking at couches. I think we bought it on Wayfair or something, the last couch. I think I might have bought these chairs on Wayfair. Oh no, I got them at Home Depot, I think. Online at Home Depot. But I can buy these chairs anytime because they're underneath here. But I don't want to buy the couch and put the couch up. That's the other thing. Like sometimes when you buy things from like Home Depot or Wayfair, I know a lot of times will do this, that like if you have something delivered, they'll take away, like if you get a new chair, they'll take away your old chair, you know, if you don't want it anymore. So with the couch, they might do that too. Or we might just like donate it somewhere. I'm just like, right now, like, don't mark this in your book and be like, Peter said on such and such day. And I'm just thinking out loud right now. Like I do often, just coming up with plans in my head about what's next. Maybe we'll get out there and we'll start using the patio a lot, and then we'll decide we want to get a new couch this summer. I think the thing is, now I kind of know like what I want for the patio. I still want a couch. Alex sits on that couch more than, I mean, obviously I never sit out in the back patio very often. Last summer I hardly used it at all. This summer, I want to make it like kind of like bohemian, boho, like with different pillows and stuff. I think that'd be fun. Maybe I'll sit out there. The thing is, sometimes sitting, like if I'm sitting here, I've got my back up against the wall when I'm watching my show right here, and I can see everything coming on the street. When I'm sitting out there, to sit on the couch, you have your back to the woods. Even sitting in one of the chairs out there, you're looking at the woods. It's very dark in our backyard. And then like if a bunny rabbit or a squirrel goes across the backyard, the lights go up, because all of us back there have the floodlights, you know, that like the motion sensor floodlights and cameras and stuff. So all 3 of us have them. So the whole backyard goes off every time something gets hit. It's like off and on, off and on. It's kind of freaky a little bit. And so I don't know that I want to sit out there and watch a scary show or something, you know, when all that's going on, because it can be a lot. So, well, listen, I'm gonna get off here now because I'm like 44 minutes right now, so I'm gonna get off here. And oh my god, it was so funny the other day. I was trying to remember this yesterday, what Tia said, and I couldn't remember. She commented and she said that it was like driving her OCD crazy, that it was like 59 minutes instead of a full hour, and it was driving my OCD crazy too. But here's the thing. So for me to make it a full hour, I have to like, the camera has to go through, like the battery stops at like 29 minutes and 59 seconds. And so if I filmed it all the way through, which I'm never going to film it like knowing to stop right at the last second of the second part of it. So I would have to go into like over an hour, and then it's going to be like an hour and a minute, and that drives me crazy. So I just try to finish it before that if I'm close to an hour. So Tia, I feel for you because I think that stuff through, but it was so funny when she said that because I was like, oh my god, it was driving me crazy too. But anyway, okay, you guys, I'm gonna get off here now. So I hope that you guys, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing. What is today? Wednesday. Made it halfway through the week. It's Hump Day. Made it halfway through. Why do we call it that? Oh, because of the hump in the middle of the week. Made it halfway through the week, and I used to love Wednesdays when I used to drink. I don't know why I just thought of that, but like back in the day when I used to drink, Wednesdays were like the beginning of the weekend for me. That's so weird. I think it wasn't like I was being real productive any day of the week, so I don't know why I was waiting until Wednesdays. But anyway, I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Wednesday. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Remember these 3 very important things. 1, you can start your day over whenever you want. Or your week if you need to. 2, practice random acts of kindness, but shh, don't tell anyone. Just do it because it's nice. It makes you feel good inside, and it's nice to do nice things for other people. And 3, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much you mean to you. Like I always say, you might be putting a smile on their face. You might be changing their day for the better. You might be making them happier. You might be the only call or text they get. You don't know. Also, be kinder to one another. Love one another a little bit more. It's free. It costs nothing. And, be as kind to your loved ones as you are to strangers. I find often, and this was pointed out to me years and years and years ago, it's something I've always thought about. I think actually Toni Morrison, the writer, is the one that said it, that we are sometimes kinder to strangers in a grocery store and nicer and more forgiving than we are to our own spouses, children, parents, family, and friends, you know? So let's sometimes maybe think about bringing that kindness home and giving some compliments to our loved ones today, you know? And be kinder to yourself, because if you're kinder to yourself, then you'll be kinder to others. And love yourself more, because if you love yourself more, then you will love others more as well. And let's just do one unselfish thing today. There's a goal. Anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Oh, and for those that happen to stick around, well, for those that want to hear it, those that need to hear it, those that want to need to hear it, those that need to want to hear it, and those that just happen to stick around, and those that can't get to the stop button quick enough. One more, I love you. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. Happy birthday, Lena.